No, we're not listening to music till 4. We're just listening to the song, getting surprised, and good job, Amit. We're all thinking of what we're feeling right now, okay? And then we'll share with the class as a whole.
भला मछलियाँ भी क्यों उड़ती नहीं?
Welcome, Mahima.
ऐसे भी.
Can we welcome everybody together? Whenever I name somebody, just welcome them, okay? With a lot of love. Send messages.
या फिर गुस्से में कुछ बड़बड़ाते रहे.
Welcome, Fatima. Okay, time to change song. Which song should I play? कोई गाना बताइए.
रट रट के क्यों टैंकर फुल, आंखें बंद तो डब्बा गुल. ओए बंद दरवाजे खोल रे, हो जा बिंदास बोल रे. मैं भी हूँ, तू भी है, तो मैं भी तू भी, हम सब मिलके
Hello, Aryan. We're all thinking of this question here.
ऐसी रंगों भरी अपनी दुनिया है क्यों? सोचो तो सोचो ना.
Hello, Amit. Hello, friends. Welcome.
है सजाया ये संसार है, इतनी सुंदर है अपनी दुनिया. ऊपर वाला क्या कोई कलाकार है? खुद सोचे आओ, पंख जरा फैलाओ, बिखराओ. चलो 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 नए आप बोले.
Guys, welcome each other. Welcome, Shabaz. Welcome, Aryan.
Hello, hello, hello.
Welcome. Welcome, Chacha. Okay. Not everybody has entered, so I can take one song request. If you have a song request, should we play Machayenge? Let's play Machayenge. It's been so long.
Hi, Didi.
Give me a second.
Writing's not that easy, but Grammarly can help. This sentence is grammatically correct, but it's wordy and hard.
Yeah.
If you want to join, you can just join, unmute yourself and join in the app. Let's see who joins. Shabaz.
पढ़ाए.
Hi, Nitya. Have you forgotten this song?
नंबर जीतने के प्यार में गिरने से तुझे बचा रहा हूँ. सब मुझे भाव दे रही फिर भी सबको बता रहा हूँ तेरे बारे में.
Hi, Pooja. Hi, Khushi. We have one more, 2 more minutes.
मुझे न्यू बॉडी पसंद है, मैं हेल्दी खाने चबा रहा हूँ. सुनने में
Have you forgotten this song or what? Shabaz, बोलो. गाना बोलो. अनम्यूट करो खुद को. चलो, तुम्हारी आवाज सुननी है. Hi, friends.
हाय दीदी.
अच्छा लग रहा है तेरे को देख के. कैसा है?
बस
This is the last song, guys.
ठीक है सिचुएशन बड़ी इलास्टिक है तेरा स्माइल बहुत हार्ड बाकी सबकी प्लास्टिक है दूर खड़ी अच्छी नहीं लग रही तू मेरे पास ठीक है हाथ से खाता था तेरे लिए खाना चॉपस्टिक से ऑप्टिक से अलग अलग चश्मा लिया घर पहुंचा तो मॉम स्टिक से मारी मुझे सदमा दिया बोली कि तू
क्या ये मचाएंगे ये इसमें वो क्यों नहीं आ रहा जो रैप होता है?
अक्सर आई रेजर गाल से बवाल हो जाएगा मेरे साथ रह के देख मुझे कभी ना मिलेगा पूरे रास्ते में एक वरना मेरे जैसा रे के सले सदे को चाहिए तू भी अपने पे फिदा तो एक नंबर सही है दूसरे के प्यार में गिरने से तुझे बचा रहा हूँ सब मुझे भाव तेरी फिर भी सबको बता रहा हूँ तेरे बारे में सबको अच्छी बातें बता रहा हूँ तेरे लिए मम्मी डैडी को मैं घर पे मना रहा हूँ वजन मेरी थोड़ी घटा रहा हूँ तुझे न्यू बॉडी पसंद है मैं हेल्दी खाने
All right, welcome to your classroom, everybody. We all can see. हाँ अभी गाना बजा रही थी अजीत अभी खत्म हो गया सब लोग क्लास में आ गए हैं वेरी 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 वेलकम वार्म वेलकम टू ऑल ऑफ यू कैन आई हैव ओनली वन वर्ड फ्रॉम ओके कैन यू हियर मी नाउ सॉरी ओके guys I want just one word from you all about how you're feeling. So on your screen there are a lot of words. Just select one word that defines your feeling right now. How are you feeling right now? Ansari Arman feels fun. Today I'm Ritesh, congratulations. That's amazing. Dilip is hyper, happy and energetic and motivated and happy. And I'm also very, very happy and motivated. I think I'm also feeling very fabulous today. And surprised, positive, happy, calm, confident, amazing. Hopeful. Prince, what are you feeling today? Amazing, amazing, guys. Okay. Nervous. Why are you nervous? Fun. ये क्या है? Okay. I'm also feeling a little curious. We started this meeting with the song Bum Bum Bole, right? What does Amir Khan ask its students in that song? What does Amir Khan ask his students in that song Bum Bum Bole? Can you tell me? वो पूछता क्या उनसे बेसिक पॉइंट क्या है उसका? What Lakshmi Brothers result? How was it? Amazing. Okay, let's first celebrate all the students who cleared 10th grade today. I am so proud of all the students in general because 97% of the students passed this year and as opposed to 75 last year. And it is really good score and we have to keep up with it, right? Like the next year we need to amp this up and make it 100%. So I'm very hopeful, energetic, and also feeling a little fun today. But the question I asked you, right? So what did Amir Khan ask out of its students in Bum Bum Bole? About nature, Ajit says. What was the general? He was motivating them, Dilip, amazing. So how was he motivating them? What was he asking them to do? In general, what was he asking them to do? Let's see your answers. Look, गाना रिवाइज करो दिमाग में वो क्या बोलता है वो बार बार क्या पूछ रहा है स्टूडेंट्स को क्या रिक्वेस्ट कर रहा है वो करने को reasons he's asking them reasons he's asking them to do whatever they want to do what he's basically asking them is to ask a lot of questions and to never take anything for granted okay and today's class is going to be your first political science class and I want you all to be so energetic and ask as many questions as come into your mind. I might be able to answer all of them. I might not be able to answer any of them. I might be able to answer some of them. But let's give it a try to be as excited in the classroom as possible and get into our first chapter. And with a very happy environment, we are welcoming Pol Science into our lives and starting with this chapter, the working of the Constitution. Okay, before we start, Okay, let's stop on the chat now. Before we start working of the constitution and before we get into the hardcore things, let me tell you, please stay till the end of this class because we want to plan something surprising for Arundhati Didi. So we are all going to open our videos and like just dance on a song or maybe just congratulate her. So please stay till the end of the class. Do not leave. Okay. Now we've kept everything aside. We'll keep all the fun and musty aside and get our minds straight and into the classroom and be energetic and ask a lot of questions. Do we start? Yes, no, maybe? Amazing, Dilip. Amazing, Arman. I love the energy. Who else has that much energy? Abhishek, Lakshmi, Aditya. Great. Okay. Which day is today? Today is a very good day, Ajay. Great. History and civics, different notebooks. No. So for history and civics, what we will be doing is we will be having one question and answer notebook and one notebook for your notes, right? So जैसे पहले किया था, same notebook को दो parts में divide करो. आगे वाला history है, पीछे वाला pol science है. Write your notes there. And for question answers, we'll have separate book for history and separate for pol science. Okay. And if you don't have so many books, please don't worry. Just write in whatever books you have. All right. So working of the constitution. Before we start that, have you all seen the video that I sent? And I asked you all, it is compulsory to watch that video. I will remove you if you haven't seen that video. Amazing. Great. Okay, guys. So you would have seen this image in that video. Can you now tell me what is the meaning of democracy according to this image when you saw it in the video? Let's see who answers. You have 10 seconds. Ritesh says equality, right? But based on this image, what can you make out of the meaning of democracy? Is democracy equal to equality? People's right. That's completely okay, Dilip. We're going to talk about it. Don't worry. People's right is what Pooja is saying. Rest of you, let's see. Public, fraternity. When people have right to choose their representatives, amazing. When people have right to choose the political power of the country, amazing. Country, people choose representatives, about rights, about unity, about public. That's great, right? So we're all on the right path. As you can see, यहाँ पर तीन लोग कहीं बाहर खड़े हैं, right? तीन लोग थोड़े आगे खड़े हैं. Okay, so this is not that image. So here you can see that every person has a yellow outline. Okay, every person, no matter what color do they belong to, what difference do they have a yellow outline, right? That symbolizes that every person, no matter which color, which language, which diversity they belong to, are all equal in the eyes of a democracy. Okay, that is the crux, that is the main symbol of this image. We are now going to move forward and engage in a question which is a tough question, okay? And I would want you all to be very, very responsive to it and think about it and then answer this question. Take 2 minutes to think, then 2 पे private करके Pragya Didi लगाओ and then you answer this question to me. Okay, the question is, who ruled before democracy? Democracy के आने से पहले किसका रूल चलता था? The second part of this question is, why did people fight to establish democracy? तो ये जो रूल चल रहा था, इससे प्रॉब्लम लोगों को क्यों हुई और डेमोक्रेसी क्यों आई? Let's see who answers. Okay. So people are answering as to who ruled before democracy. Can we have more answers as to why people wanted democracy? Amazing, Ajay. Amazing, Shehbaz. Amazing, Pooja. Shehbaz, Pooja, I would push you to think for the next question. Okay, Ajit. And why did people fight for democracy? Why do you think people were angry about the last rule? What about the rest of you? Think about it. कौन था democracy से पहले? Amazing, Shiva. What about Lakshmi? What about Nidhi? मुस्कान, कैन यू इलैबोरेट? डेमोक्रेसी से पहले किसका रूल चलता था और हमने क्यों वो बदला? Amazing, Akash. Can you also say why did we want freedom? Why did we want democracy? Amazing, Dilip. Amazing, Mahima. We'll wait for 1 more minute. Amazing, Amit, right? So all of you are somewhere in place. Some people say that Britishers ruled before democracy, but what I was asking was not democracy in India, but in the whole world. Concept of democracy था ही नहीं पूरे world में, तो उससे पहले क्या था? At that time, there used to be monarchy. There were kings who were ruling across different nations, who built their own empires, like Napoleon, like, you know, even Prithviraj Chauhan, even Shivaji. All of these people were ruling different corners of the world, right? Now, what happened, what was structurally wrong with that system was that तुम्हारे birth पे dependent था कि तुम कहाँ पैदा हुए हो और तुम्हारी लाइफ कैसी चलेगी. तो अगर आप एक किंग के घर में पैदा हुए हो तो ही आप किंग बन सकते हो. अगर आप किसी कॉबलर के घर में पैदा हुए हो, you can never dream of even becoming a king or having power, right? Because of this, there was a lot of exploitation that was happening in the world. These kings were taking all the money, all the power, and the rest of the majority of the population had no money at all. And they were suffering a lot, right? They were suffering to the extent where they did not even have basic roti, basic bread, right? So they started fighting for their independence, for their freedom, for having the opportunity to rule on themselves, right? So democracy ka fundamental that everybody has to be equal is based on its history of injustice. तो जब उस जमाने में उनके साथ injustice हुआ, उन्होंने realize करा कि ये जो king system है ये wrong है, हमें इस problem का एक solution ढूंढना है. So democracy became that solution in which we figured out that we need everybody to be equal. Okay, in the world, we need every person to feel that this is their nation. They have an equal right over their nation. And that is how democracy came. Now, if I ask you, what is the definition, the most obvious definition of democracy? Let's see who answers. What do you think beyond equality, right? Like something that you hear a lot of times. Can you recall what is the definition of democracy that we use a lot of times? Democracy means equality. What else? What are the two keys in a democracy? Freedom, people's right, equal rights. Amazing. Have you heard of this statement? Democracy is the government of the people, by the people, and for the people. Have you heard of this statement? Amazing. Aditya has heard, Ajay has heard, Lakshmi has heard. Ajay, if I unmute you, let's see if you can figure out what does this definition actually mean, right? I'm going to unmute you, Ajay, okay? Ajay, can you unmute yourself actually? Ayo. Okay. Ajay, can you unmute yourself? Okay, it's fine, it's fine. Let's move forward. What? Acha, mic nahi hai. Okay, no problem. So we will get into each and every phrase one by one. So first we will understand how is government of the people. Then we will understand how is government by the people. Then we will understand how is government for the people. And overall फिर हम end में आएंगे define करने को democracy. क्योंकि अगर हमने अभी define कर दिया तो हमें उसका true essence समझ ही नहीं आएगा. Okay? So we will first move to what is government of the people. Can you guess what does government of the people mean? Just this one statement, government of the people. What would this mean? Let's see. 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, servant, people by the government, people who are working for the government, people's king, people's government, government of the people. People have the right to form the government. Right, exactly. So if I specify it in a little more detail, it means कि आम जनता से, आम आदमी से गवर्नमेंट, आम आदमी आम औरत से गवर्नमेंट फॉर्म होती है. Okay, so all of these common people can be elected as the supreme power, as the government ruling a country. Do you think this was possible in monarchy? When there was a king, was there a government of the people? Amazing, right? We couldn't because we were not born in a king's family, so we could never become or dream of becoming the prime minister of the country, right? So government of the people means that our representation is leading us, our people are leading us. Okay, here we'll get into more details of what this means. Okay, this picture is a reflection of democracy in India. Can you give reasons for the same? You have seen this picture in the video. So can you tell me, what does this picture reflect? It is the point we spoke about just now. What are these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 people standing in the front line reflecting. How does this picture show that this is our democracy? Let's see who answers. Amazing, Mahima. Amazing, Ritesh. Guys, you can change the 2 to everyone and answer. People, from those people, some people came ahead and formed government. Common people from public comes ahead to form government. People can choose their own prime minister. Not just their prime minister, they're just ministers in general, right? So basically, the people in the front are the representatives of the people at the back. So the people at the back have elected these people to stand at the front and rule them. This is sort of indirect democracy, right? तो इसके अंदर क्या होता है कि वो जो पीछे वाले लोग हैं, जो यहाँ वाले लोग हैं, इनकी से, इनकी आवाज, ये 5 लोग बनते हैं. They become their representatives, like the monitors of your classroom go to represent you in front of maybe the HM of the school, or even in front of, you know, the whole world in general, or the teachers, right? So these are sort of the monitors of the whole population, right? So this is the whole population, these are the monitors. Okay, can you tell me why all of these people together cannot take decisions? Why do we have to elect representatives? Amazing, Nidhi. Why do we have to do this? Why are we selecting representatives? हम साथ मिलके खुद ही decision क्यों नहीं ले लेते? सब साथ मिलके बैठते हैं, decision करते हैं आपस में. पूरी कंट्री को साथ मिलाते हैं, YouTube पे बुला लेते हैं, सबको साथ में decision हो जाएगा. Why are we choosing representatives? Let's see who answers. Abhishek, having freedom to choose right people is the wrong point. We are just talking about choosing people from amongst them, okay? One decision will not be taken. People don't have time because we believe specific people can make a better country. For a leader, not possible due to perspectives and choices, and basically in large due to population, okay? Amazing, Saurabh. Saurabh, you have a great point, because in discrimination, other voices cannot be heard. So in order to have representation of each and every voice of this country, we need to have these representatives instead of the whole population, right? So the main point is कि हमारी आबादी इतनी ज्यादा है, हम एक decision नहीं ले सकते, इसलिए हमें representation चाहिए. Second point, discrimination इतनी ज्यादा है हमें कि हम majority अगर solution ढूंढने आई, we will not be listening to the 2 or 3 people standing at the back, right? So we need a representation of each and every community. Now, India operates on parliamentary democracy. We have a parliament, right? So we have Lok Sabha, we have legislature, we have Rajya Sabha, we have all of these operating in our country. This parliament is where all of these representatives sit together and discuss the main decisions and policies related to our country. Okay, now the first point that we discussed right now, that our country is a representative democracy, so we are of the people, because government of the people, because we are represented by the people. Okay, मतलब हमारे representations वहां जाती हैं, that is why we are government of the people. Indian people have direct representation in the parliament, legislature and local government. Holding free and fair elections at regular intervals is an important indicator of India's successful democracy. Increasing participation of the people in political processes and political competition shows that Indian democracy has become successful to a great extent. In this last point, did you see in this last point जो तुमने वीडियो देखी थी उसके अंदर लिखा होगा number of different parties that are existing at the center and the state level, right? So there are so many parties, so many options in the state levels, so people are increasing in their political participation. In Delhi, like, we had a revolutionary party coming up, like Aam Aadmi Party. Aam Aadmi Party could not have been envisioned before, okay? But it came to power, it occupied the attention of the people. Okay, so we have the opportunity of creating new political parties and entering the political sphere as well. So this representation is open and free to all, right? So that is what this model is talking about. Did you understand how we are government of the people? Because we are a representative democracy. Our democracy is open to everyone. We hold free and fair elections, and anybody can form political parties and enter the political sphere. Guys, private पे 2 से everyone कर दो please. Okay, Mahima, amazing. Amazing, Sanya. Amazing, Lakshmi. Rest of you? Great. Prince? Ajay? Prince? Okay, who is not clear? Dilip, what is not clear? बस एक चीज आपको करनी है, आपको एक चीज ध्यान में रखनी है, वो ये है कि ये वाला पॉइंट कि we elect our representatives to come and represent us in the parliament. ये चीज क्लियर है दिलीप? We are a representative democracy. Is this clear? बस इतना ही याद रखना है. इस पूरे प्रोसेस को बोलते हैं पॉलिटिकल मैच्योरिटी. दिस इज द वर्ड दैट यू विल फाइंड इन द टेक्स्ट बुक. So this whole process of forming government of the people is called political maturity. Now we move on to government by the people. How do you think, which is the tool that ensures government by the people? Which is the tool used by democracy that ensures government by the people? Amazing, Amit. Amazing, Sanya. Yes, Ajit. Exactly. So government by the people का मतलब है हम इलेक्ट करते हैं सरकार को. Okay? हम इलेक्ट करते हैं सरकार को, तो जो टूल हम यूज कर रहे हैं वो है simply the right to vote. Okay? Now, who has the right to vote in our country? Who has the right to vote in our country? Let's see who answers. Common people. Who are these common people? Can you vote, Lakshmi? Can you vote right now? Who are these people? Above 18 years. Is they citizens of this country above 18 years? Okay. Can women vote? Right? Can men without property vote? Amazing. So all you have to be is citizen of this country above the age of 18. Okay? But when it was year 1947, this was not so. Okay? In the year 1947, things were a little different. In the year 1947, you had to be of the age 21 to vote. So you can be a male, a woman, anybody above the age of 21 who could vote. But then we amended our laws to increase the youth participation, and then we decided that people from the age of 18 can vote the government in power. Now, what is this process called? This process is called universal adult franchise or universal adult suffrage. That is giving the right to vote equally to both men and women above the age of 21 years during the independence period and now after the age of 18. Is this clear? Amazing. So this right to vote is government by the people. Now we move on to the most interesting part of this whole process. One second. Now we move on to the most interesting part of this whole process, that is government for the people. Now what does this mean? Let's see what it means. Everybody answer. How can government be for the people? Government is for the people. What does that mean, Shubham? For the people कैसे होती है? They are people's leader to help. Government form for the people. But for the people, how, Nidhi? How are they helping us? How does the government help us? Any decision by the government, anything happens in the country will be for the advantage of people. They care about our supplies. The government should work, help people making laws in coronavirus time, right? Like if the government was actually a king in power, would he or she actually care about, you know, whether people are dying out of hunger, whether there is ration supply, whether there is no ration supply? They won't be thinking of all of this. They won't be thinking of whether the migrated labor is able to go back home, what can we provide to them, right? They won't be thinking of who's dying out of coronavirus. They're not dying, right? So the government for the people is when it is working for the common man, for the common woman of the country, okay? They have to take care of each and every citizen of the country. They have been elected by us and they can be removed by us. So they are scared of that fact that they will be removed if they don't work for us, and that is why they have to work for the people, okay? Now, how does this happen? How does government for the people function or work? There are two ways, two examples of how it works for the people. It's not limited to this, but these are two examples of how it works for the people. Okay, first part is decentralization of democracy. Now, can you tell me what happens if all the power is in the hands of one individual? Can you all respond? What happens if all the power is in the hand of one person? If one person takes all these decisions related to India, what will happen then? He rules over our country. What happens? Is it a negative thing? Is it a positive thing? He will not be able to manage it. He or she, let's not presume it's always the he. It becomes difficult to do all the work. Negative. It will be a burden on that person and might discriminate. We have to follow. Amazing, Abhishek. He or she cannot manage everything. What else? Think larger. Now, if I'm not a Marathi, if I'm from Delhi, do you think I understand a Marathi person's struggle? Do you think a Marathi would understand the Marathi person's struggle better than me? Right? I cannot understand each and every struggle of a Marathi. If I'm a woman, for example, if I was a man, right? So can I understand the struggles of a woman? I can't, right? One person cannot be a representative of the whole population because we are fundamentally different. We have different languages, we have different religions. A Hindu cannot understand the rules of the Muslim community. The Muslims can't understand the rule of the Hindu community. The Parsi cannot understand them, and that lots of mess, right? Like we're so different from each other. So how can one person represent all these differences? One person cannot, right? That is why what we do is we divide the power. Instead of giving the whole power to one person, we divide the power to different people. Okay? And that division of power to different people is called decentralization of democracy. Okay? Division of power to different people is called decentralization. मतलब center से ध्यान हटा के decenter कर दिया, हमने roots form कर दी. Okay, so we are expanding, right? So we are not reducing the power to one person, we are dividing the power to different people. Now who are these different people? There are people who are handling the center. Okay, amazing, Aditya. The people who are handling the center. Then there are people who are handling the state. 12 ministers is the cabinet ministers. Amazing, Ajay. So there's cabinet ministers, then center, which will be Rajya Sabha. Then there will be state. Okay. So all the state ministers, all the chief ministers that we have. Then we go to local government. What is the local government? What is the other name for the local government? Can you tell me? Who is the local government? The last tier of our decentralized democracy. हम चीफ मिनिस्टर इलेक्ट करते हैं, हम प्राइम मिनिस्टर इलेक्ट करते हैं, हम एक और इंसान इलेक्ट करते हैं. Who is that person? Yes, Pradum. Okay. No, not. We don't elect the president. No. नीचे जाओ. हम रूट्स तक जा रहे हैं. हमने सेंटर पे एक इंसान को बिठाया जो पूरी इंडिया देख रहा है, हमने स्टेट पे बिठाया जो अलग अलग स्टेट्स देख रहे हैं, फिर हम स्टेट्स के भी अंदर जाते हैं और एक इंसान को बिठाते हैं. Lakshmi says municipal cooperation. Amazing, Lakshmi. And what is an alternative for that in the villages? Municipal corporation and mayor and who else? Sarpanch. Amazing. Panchayat, right? So the lowermost level is actually Panchayat. Okay, that is how our structure looks like. That is how we have decentralized the power. Now we move on to the second point. Okay, you are looking at this image. अगर हम क्या करें, अगर हम इस इमेज में जितने भी ये सारे लोग हैं इनको बोले कि तुम सब वोट करो, ठीक है, और तुम सब वोट करके 5 लोगों को पावर पे लाओ, ठीक है, तो कितने चांसेस हैं कि जो ब्लैक सर्कल वाले लोग हैं उनकी रिप्रेजेंटेशन पावर पे होगी, या जो व्हाइट सर्कल वाले लोग हैं उनकी रिप्रेजेंटेशन पावर पे होगी, या जो स्क्वायर्स है उनकी रिप्रेजेंटेशन पावर पे होगी. Who will come to power most likely if you have to elect 5 people out of them? Red, black or white? Who do you think will be ruling this whole country? Red. White. Why do you think white, Dilip? अगर इन सबका बराबरी का वोट है, सबके पास एक एक वोट है, तो किसकी पावर होगी? Amazing. Okay, the people who think it's not red, why do you think? Kunal, why do you think black? Mixed. Why do you think Umar mixed? अगर इन सबके पास बराबरी का वोट है, अगर आप रेड हो तो आप रेड को ही वोट करोगे ना. If you will vote for your own people, you will not vote for somebody who is different from you, because that person will not be a representation of yours, right? So you will vote for the people who look like you. So the chances are, very high chances are, that all those 5 people would be red in color. Okay, very high chances that all those 5 people would be red in color. But if I say that because in the northeast there are so many people with white squares, I am reserving 1 seat for a person who is a white square. So we can have 4 red people, but I will have 1 square person for northeast. Okay, do you think that is fair? Do you think if we choose, if we save one seat for that white square, is it fair? Why do you think no, Ajit? Why do you think no, guys? Can you unmute and share? Ajit, I'm going to unmute you, okay? Wait. Ajit, can you unmute yourself? Yes. Tell me, why is it not fair, Ajit? Ajit?
Didi,
Yes.
because the rate of population is more, the rate will be one.
बट आर्यन, अगर हम नॉर्थ ईस्ट में देखें तो नॉर्थ ईस्ट में स्क्वायर मोर है, तो अगर एक भी स्क्वायर को हम पावर में नहीं डालेंगे तो उनकी रिप्रेजेंटेशन ही नहीं होगी, तो उनकी बात कौन सुनेगा? अगर उनकी बात कोई नहीं सुनेगा तो उनकी सिटी रूल करने का फायदा क्या हुआ? अगर महाराष्ट्र को कोई मराठी रूल नहीं करेगा तो फायदा क्या हुआ? डिसेंट्रलाइजेशन का पॉइंट क्या हुआ फिर?
All people will be known as equal.
Yes, all people are equal, Aryan. What I'm trying to say is that when there are differences, we studied that representation is also of different people, right? तो अगर सिर्फ सबको एक एक वोट दे देंगे, किसी के लिए कोई सीट रिजर्व नहीं करेंगे, तो वो representation हो ही नहीं पाएगी. Did you understand?
Didi, what is the main question?
Ajit, the main question is that ये जो स्क्वायर वाला नॉर्थ ईस्ट साइड है, क्या इसके लिए हम एक सीट रिजर्व कर सकते हैं स्क्वायर वाले लोगों के लिए?
No.
Why not? Amazing, Mahima. Yes, Ajay. Exactly, right? So what happens in our country is, what has happened in our country is कि जो ये black spots है, we can call them women. Obviously, women are much more than these black spots. But just for an example, we can call them women. White spots, we can here call them scheduled castes. And square spots, we can call them scheduled tribes. Okay. Now, what happens is that for these people to have representation in democracy, अगर simple one person one vote गया, तो इनमें से बहुत कम लोग पावर में आ पाएंगे. बट अगर हम ये बोले कि ये 3 सीट है, एक वुमेन के लिए रिजर्व्ड है, तो कोई एक ब्लैक इंसान को इस पे आके बैठना ही बैठना है. एक स्क्वायर के लिए रिजर्व्ड है, क्योंकि हमें एक स्क्वायर की रिप्रेजेंटेशन चाहिए, हमें समझना है उनकी दिक्कतें क्या है और वही बता सकते हैं. और एक व्हाइट सर्कल के लिए सीट रिजर्व करनी है. ओके, तो ये 3 सीट हम रिजर्व करके रखेंगे और बाकी की जो 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 बाकी की जो 7 सीट्स है, दैट इज फॉर रेड. So 3 seats we are reserving to increase participation, to reduce discrimination, and to engage more representation. Okay, that is why we are reserving these 3 seats. Do you think that is fair to give one seat to people? Do you think that is fair out of 10 seats?
Yes.
So red is already in majority, 7 seats अभी भी red के पास है, बट हमारे को बाकी लोगों की रिप्रेजेंटेशन के लिए उन्हें बस एक सीट दे रहे हैं, टू अंडरस्टैंड देयर प्रॉब्लम्स, टू अंडरस्टैंड देयर इश्यूज. डू यू थिंक दैट इज फेयर? यस और नो? फेयर नाउ. ग्रेट अजय. रेस्ट ऑफ यू? यस, फेयर, अमेजिंग.
Yes.
This is what we do in our country, right? This is what reservation means. We are just reserving bare minimum to increase representation of these people so that we understand their problems. If I am not a tribal, I can't speak for tribals. I don't know what their problems are like. If I'm not a woman, I can't speak for women. Okay? That is why we need representation. Okay? This is what happened in our democracy as well. Now, decentralization of power has 2 main objectives that we studied अभी तक. First, अगर सारी पावर एक इंसान के हाथ में दे देंगे तो वो उसका मिसयूज करेगा, इसलिए हम पावर को अलग अलग लोगों में डिवाइड कर देते हैं. सेकंड, हम और अपॉर्चुनिटी क्रिएट करते हैं पॉलिटिकल पार्टिसिपेशन की। तो जैसे ये जो स्क्वायर वाले लोग थे और जो सर्कल्स वाले लोग थे, उनको अपॉर्चुनिटी नहीं मिलती पार्टिसिपेट करने की डेमोक्रेसी में अगर वो रिजर्वेशन नहीं होती तो, राइट? दैट इज व्हाई वी ब्रिंग इन दैट रिजर्वेशन टू इंक्रीज देयर पार्टिसिपेशन। ओके, देन वी कम ऑन टू वन अमेंडमेंट। अमेंडमेंट मतलब हमारी कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन, हमारी जो बुक है उसके अंदर एक चेंज करा हमने, जिसको बोलते हैं 73rd एंड द 74th अमेंडमेंट। इसके हिसाब से हमारी जो लोकल सेल्फ गवर्नमेंट है वो उसकी पार्टिसिपेशन बढ़ी, मतलब हमारी पंचायत इंट्रोड्यूस हुई। तो पहले गांव में हमेशा से पंचायत थी, पर पंचायत को लीगल हिस्सा नहीं माना जाता था हमारी कंट्री का। बट 73rd 74th अमेंडमेंट के बाद हमने क्या किया कि हमने सिर्फ, पहले सेंटर और स्टेट था, प्राइम मिनिस्टर और चीफ मिनिस्टर था, पंचायत और म्यूनिसिपल कॉर्पोरेशन नहीं थी। तो हमने 73rd और 74th चेंजेस या अमेंडमेंट लाए और हमने बोला आज के बाद से जो हमारे गांव की पंचायत है हम उसको भी लीगल हिस्सा बनाएंगे हमारे 3 टायर सिस्टम का। ठीक है, तो अब हमारा हो गया सेंटर, स्टेट एंड लोकल गवर्नमेंट। अर्लियर लोकल गवर्नमेंट वाज नॉट देयर, 73rd and 74th amendment came and that brought local government which increased the decentralization. Okay, clear? Clear guys? Yes, no? Amazing. According to this amendment, local tribes were also given reservation. No, their reservation was according to different amendments, Ajay. Amazing. I'm waiting for everybody to respond. Shubham, what is your question? Can you ask me your question? What is not clear? हम पावर को एक इंसान के पास नहीं रखते, उसको सब में डिवाइड कर देते हैं। क्यों डिवाइड करते हैं? क्योंकि एक इंसान के पास रखेंगे तो वो उसका मिसयूज करेगा, उसको गलत तरीके से अपने सेल्फिश रीजंस के लिए यूज करेगा। सेकंड चीज, जब हम लोगों में डिवाइड करते हैं उस पावर को, तो ताकि सबको थोड़ा थोड़ा पावर मिले, हम थोड़ी बहुत रिजर्वेशन करते हैं। ठीक है, वो रिजर्वेशन हम क्यों करते हैं? क्योंकि उसकी वजह से लोगों की पार्टिसिपेशन बढ़ती है। अगर हम वो रिजर्वेशन ना करते तो ये जो स्क्वायर वाले लोग हैं और जो सर्कल्स वाले लोग हैं उनको कभी भी पार्टिसिपेशन का मौका नहीं मिलता। ओके, आई डिड Ajay, I'll just check and tell you. If I did, then that's right. Then I'm getting a little confused. I'll check and tell you. Okay, great. So can we move forward? Shubham, is this clear now? Okay, I'm going to tell you a story now. And at the end, you have to guess who's the master and who's the servant in the story. Okay? Guesses, okay? I'm just really excited for this. तो क्या होता है, एक गांव में एक बहुत ही बुढ़ा आदमी है। ठीक है, वो इंसान वो रात को सोने से पहले हमेशा एक मिल्क का ग्लास पीता है। ओके, नाउ व्हाट हैपेंस इज, जो उसका पहला सर्वेंट है, उसका एक सर्वेंट है जो रात को उसको दूध गर्म करके देता है, रात को दूध पीने के लिए देता है सोने से पहले। वो सर्वेंट पहले 2 दिन तो उसको पूरा दूध देता है, फुल टोन एकदम मिल्क देता है। उसके बाद वो क्या करता है, ऊपर से ना 1/4 दूध पी लेता है और उसमें थोड़ा सा पानी मिलाता है और अपने मास्टर को दे देता है। ठीक है, अपने साहब जी को दे देता है, अपने लैंडलॉर्ड को दे देता है। अब रोज वो ऐसे करने लगता है। तो एक दिन मास्टर के पास कोई आके उसको बोलता है कि तुम्हारा जो सर्वेंट है ना, जो तुम्हारे लिए काम करता है, तुम्हारा काम वाला है, वो तुम्हारे साथ बेईमानी कर रहा है। और वो क्या कर रहा है कि वो ना तुम्हारे दूध में पानी मिला के तुमको पिला रहा है। तो वो कहता है अच्छा ये बात है, तो अब मैं क्या करूंगा, मैं एक और सर्वेंट को रख दूंगा उसका वो करने के लिए, उसका पीछा करने के लिए। ठीक है, देखने के लिए कि क्या वो बेईमानी करता है या नहीं करता। अब क्या होता है, वो जो दूसरा सर्वेंट रखता है उसकी डिटेक्टिव बनने के लिए, वो दूसरा सर्वेंट और जो पहला सर्वेंट था दोनों मिलके क्या करते हैं, 1/4 दूध पी लेते हैं और डबल पानी मिक्स कर देते हैं। डबल पानी मिक्स करके और रोज मास्टर को पिला के और अपने भी मजे करते हैं और उसको भी वो देते रहते हैं। फिर एक और दिन एक इंसान आता है उसके पास और बोलता है कि मास्टर जी आपको तो ठग रहे हैं ये दोनों सर्वेंट मिलके, ये दोनों के दोनों आपस में दूध डिवाइड करते हैं और आपको ना पानी की मिलावट वाला दूध देते हैं। तो कहता है अच्छा चलो मैं एक और आदमी रख देता हूँ। तो वो एक और सर्वेंट रखता है, ठीक है, इन दोनों की जासूसी करने के लिए। तो तीसरा सर्वेंट भी मिल जाता है। फिर अब ये जो तीनों सर्वेंट है अब ये क्या करे, एक चौथाई ये ले रहा है, एक चौथाई ये ले रहा है, एक चौथाई ये ले रहा है, तीनों के तीनों थोड़ा 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 दूध पी रहे हैं और उसमें पानी भिला के और मास्टर जी को दे रहे हैं सोने के लिए, ठीक है, पीने के लिए पानी दूध। तो अभी कितना कितना मिल्क बचा? हाउ मच मिल्क इज मास्टर कंज्यूमिंग? If 1/4 is by first servant, 1/4 is by second servant, 1/4 is by third servant. तो अभी मास्टर जी को मिल रहा है 1/4 मिल्क, ठीक है। अब दोबारा मास्टर जी के पास कंप्लेंट आई, ठीक है, मास्टर जी को ये बोला गया कि ये तीसरा भी मिल गया मास्टर जी, ठीक है। तो अब मास्टर जी क्या करते हैं, मास्टर जी बोलते हैं कि चलो हम चौथा बंदा रखते हैं। अब वो जो फोर्थ बंदा भी रख लिया, अब 4 लोग हैं और दूध भी बचा 1/4। अब क्या करें? तो वो क्या करते हैं, 1/4 एक ने पिया, एक दूसरे ने, फिर एक तीसरे ने, एक चौथे ने। मास्टर जी के सोने के बाद जो दूध की मलाई बचती है ना, उससे मास्टर जी की मूंछ बना देते हैं। तो मास्टर जी सुबह उठते हैं, कहते हैं बहुत पेट में दर्द हो रहा है, लग रहा है रात से कुछ खाया नहीं है, तुमने हमें दूध नहीं दिया था क्या? तो वो बोलते हैं कि मास्टर जी देखो आपकी मूछें बनी हुई है, आपको हमने दूध तो पिलाया था। बिकॉज सारा दूध वो चारों पी जाते हैं, दूध कुछ बचता ही नहीं, तो वो मास्टर जी की मूछें बना के उनको बुद्धू बनाते रहते हैं, ठीक है। तो इस स्टोरी में हु डू यू थिंक इज द मास्टर एंड हु डू यू थिंक इज द सर्वेंट? That's not important, Aryan. Who is giving complaint is not important. We are trying to figure out यहाँ पे मास्टर जी कौन है और नौकर कौन है। Let's see, क्या हम जानते हैं ऐसे किसी मास्टर और सर्वेंट को? Servants are the masters, masters became servant. Yes, but if we look at the Indian example, if we look at India, we're talking about the government right now. Who do you think is the master? Is the government the master or is the government the servant? Who do you think are government? कौन है, master है या servant? Government is servant according to Lakshmi. Government is servant, Nidhi is saying. Amit Yadav is saying government is master, but government को हम बुद्धू थोड़ा ना बना रहे, government हमारा बुद्धू बना रही है. Exactly, right? So what is happening is that the government जो इतने अच्छे models of the democracy, of the people, for the people, by the people होनी चाहिए थी, वो हमारा एकदम बुद्धू बना रही है इस वक्त. Right? They're taking all our money and they're acting like those servants. They were the servants, we were the masters. But right now we feel like the servant. Okay? Because they are not treating us correctly. Okay? Why, Ajay, why do you think government is the master according to you? Let's see. Have you forgotten all the 2G, 3G scams, the Commonwealth scams that have happened in our country? That they're taking all our money away? We'll move forward, Ajay. You will be able to understand this better, okay? Can you tell me this question? Okay, guys, we'll tap the debate now and move forward to this question. Do you think voting is enough to ensure a democracy? Yes or no, and give reason. Do you think democracy can be ensured by voting only? अगर तुम वोट कर रहे हो इसका मतलब तुम डेमोक्रेसी हो. What do you think? Let's see. Guys, we're going to extend for 10 minutes, okay? Because I want to complete this. No, Aryan. Why do you think सिर्फ voting करने से democracy नहीं बनती? Why, Dilip? Why do you think so? Okay, Ajit. Amazing. You say yes. Yes, there is no other way to put our points of views. Okay. No, because We get democracy in action. Amazing, Ritesh. Yes, Anjali. Because it is our option. Okay. Do you think our work ends at just voting? Citizens का काम होता है सिर्फ वोट करो और निकलो. हमारा और कोई काम नहीं है. What is our work as citizens? I think no, because our work doesn't stop. We need to see if the government is loyal to its work. Amazing, Mahima. At that point, we're going to move forward into a question. Now, the question that is going to come up is a little personal, also very, very interesting. Made for our service, should have the power. Amazing, Ajay. So, amazing, Akash. All right, guys, let's stop. Okay, let's tab the debate. I'm not going to give you an answer of yes or no. By the end of the class, we will understand whether it's a yes or a no. Okay? So, you are all going to put your chat on private and answer this question to me. Do you pay taxes? To pay private karo, Pragya Didi karo and answer karo yes or no. Do you pay taxes? Okay. Be honest. Amazing. Where do you pay taxes? Amazing, guys. When you were thinking of this question, what do you think tax means? Amazing, Shiva. On goods. To us on a regular basis, yes. Amazing. Okay. Guys, तुम लोग ना सत्यमेव जयते में जितने भी लोग दिखाते हैं ना उनसे बहुत ज्यादा स्मार्ट हो, ठीक है? So we do not only have taxes on our income, we have taxes on goods, we have taxes on services. Each and every one of us is paying taxes to the government. So when we demand for accountability of where our money is going, it's each and every person's money. It is not only the money of people who are paying income tax, it is the money of each and every person who bought a packet of chips, who bought a shampoo, who bought a house, anything. Anything and everything that we buy, we have to pay taxes. Okay? So this is the share of taxes. Indirect taxes से government 70% कमाती है. Okay, 67% and 33%, only 33 from direct taxes. So जितना भी सारा tax है वो हमारा पैसा है. Now where does this money go? If we are paying taxes, then why are we not getting the services? क्या हमारी चौर के अंदर development क्यों नहीं हो रही है? Why do you think? Why do you think our villages do not have proper roads? Why do you think that we don't have water? Our country has a lot of money. Where is that money going? Guys, private से हटा दो, everyone कर दो. Akash says corruption. It goes to the government in the minister's pocket. Corruption, because this money is going to the wrong person. Exactly. Right? So what is happening to our money is this. These scams. The biggest scams in our country. 2G scam, 3G scam, Commonwealth scam. Crores and crores of money being laundered by these people. And how? How are they doing it? People started researching into this. I'm going to send you a video here and you will watch that video and we will see what happens to these scams, okay? Where does this money go? Let's see. Control C. Everybody will watch the video I am sending right now. Watch this. You have 5 minutes to watch this video and come back to the classroom. We are all hopefully watching this video. I'm also starting this video to check the timing. Once you're done watching, please message on the group that you are done. Okay, once you're done, please message. Amit, watch this video. We are all watching this video. Just watch this video, Amit. You will understand. Done. Amazing, Aditya. Waiting for the rest of you. Aditya, till then, can you type the answer to the question that is there on your screen? Amazing, Muskan. Please type the answer. Amazing, Pooja. All of you who are done, come and answer this question. Amazing, Ritesh. Amazing, Aryan. What did you learn about right to information? How is it helping in maintaining democracy? Can you tell us? Amazing, Lakshmi. Amazing, Mahima. Can you all type the answer now? All the money is taken by the local government. Everything is giving in their opinion. Everyone is giving their opinions. Amazing, Shubham. Akash, can you tell us how is this related to maintenance of democracy? Amazing, Prince. Amazing, Anjali. People are not getting so much facilities. So what did people do about it? Did their work stop at voting? Did they just didn't do anything about it? Or did they demand for something? So in a democracy, does your work stop at voting? Is my question now, Ajay. They did strikes. And what were they demanding for? Amazing, Ajay. Yes. Their demand was for Gram Panchayat. They were raising their voice. Their basic demand was for information. अगर आपके खाते में, अगर आपने इस खाते में मेरा ये नाम लिखा है कि मैंने मनरेगा में ये काम किया है, तो मुझे वो पर्चा दिखाओ. अगर आपके खाते में ये लिखा है कि आपने मुझे इनकम दे दी है, तो मुझे वो पर्चा दिखाओ कहाँ लिखा है. क्योंकि मुझे तो इनकम नहीं मिली, तो मुझे वो पर्चा दिखाओ, क्योंकि वो पर्चे के अंदर ही सारी की सारी चोरी हो रही होती है. Right? I'm going to send a video of Satyamev Jayate. You all have to watch it, and we will do a project on it towards the end. But for now, I will just tell you about what this Right to Information Act was. इस टाइम से पहले तक हमारे यहाँ पे ये सारी खबरें आ रही थी. 2G scams, 3G scams, Commonwealth scams, और सब लोग डिमांड कर रहे थे पेपर्स, right? Documents. Show the government documents. Where is this money? Where has it gone? Right? This is taxpayers' money. Where is our money? Right? तो ये corruption बढ़े जा रही थी. So people started demanding for increased communication between citizens and government. Our work does not stop at voting. We want to know, we want you to communicate to us. Where is your money going? We want transparency increased. We want you to be more accountable. Okay? So that this corruption reduces. So what they did was कि उन्होंने गवर्नमेंट के अंदर काम करने की जो सीक्रेसी थी उसे कम करी. कैसे कि अब हम राइट टू इंफॉर्मेशन एक्ट के अंदर कभी भी जाके कहीं से भी गवर्नमेंट ऑफिसेस से इंफॉर्मेशन डिमांड कर सकते हैं अबाउट वेयर आर टैक्स पेयर्स मनी इज गोइंग, अबाउट एनी जैसे कोई रोड डेवलपमेंट प्रोग्राम है तो उसका प्रोग्रेस रिपोर्ट क्या है, या कुछ भी कोई भी इंफॉर्मेशन व्हाट वी रिक्वायर वेयर वी फील दैट द गवर्नमेंट कैन बी डूइंग करप्शन, वी कैन डिमांड द पेपर्स फॉर दैट. We never had that right before, but now we have that right and we can use it to make our democracy more effective. Is this clear? Amazing, guys. Amazing responses. Lakshmi, Ajit, really powerful responses. Is this clear to all of you? Why right to information came? What was the goal? What was the result? Great. Good job, guys. Okay, now my question to you is, but what about the duties of citizens? Okay, now after we end our class today, you all will be writing 5 duties that you have as the citizens of this country. Okay, for now we will be revising this. I will send on the group and you will be discussing this. Your homeworks are 2. First is this. Second is I'm going to send a episode of Satyamev Jayate. It is a 1-hour episode on right to information. You will be watching that episode thinking in mind, if you had to issue an RTI about a problem in your community, what would that be? Okay, and you will be sending those answers to me by tomorrow night. Is that clear? You will watch the episode and you will give the answer to this question to me by tomorrow night. Clear to all of you? Yes? Nobody is leaving, guys. We're going to do something for Arundhati Didi. So stay here. So do it by tonight, Ajit. Now, I'm just going to revise once. Democracy के 4 parts: political majority, right to vote, decentralization, right to information. Political majority, government of the people. Right to vote, government by the people. Government for the people में आता है decentralization and right to information. Is each and every word on this screen clear to you? I'm going to take a quiz next time. Amazing. Okay, guys. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen. 2 things we have to do today. Watch Satyamev Jayate's episode. Write 5 duties of ours as a citizen. Okay. Now I'm going to stop sharing. Everybody will open their videos and we're going to send a message for Arundhati Didi. Okay.